today we are going to be doing my favorite cash stuffing. And I don't stuff a lot of cash, but I do stuff some, but it's still a favorite of mine. Also, if you have not clicked that subscribe button, please make sure that you do click that subscribe button. And if you do like this video, please click that like button. Alright guys, so we are going to be using my Happy Planner Budget Edition, and we're going to be using the Budget Moms Cash Envelope Breakdown Sheet printable. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we're going to start with a blank sheet because I didn't fill it out, so that was my oomph, but I do kind of have it on my PayCheck bill tracker sheet that I have, so I do have that amount on here. So let me go ahead and take out my cash envelope so we can go ahead, oh yeah, and get my cash so we can go ahead and start stuffing. Alright guys, so here's the deal with my envelopes. So don't y'all laugh at me, because I was supposed to finish doing the cash envelopes in this design, but I never did get to finish, but I still wanted to use them, so I mixed them with this one. I still have the other one, so I still have these, but I do like these better, and I was just trying to see how this design works out, so I'm going to use those mixed with these today, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Alright guys, so we'll put those right there, put our stuff over here, cash envelopes. Let's see how much cash we have. Let me take that out, I forgot to take it out. And I did sanitize all my money, so that is all good. Alright, put this to the side here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how much money we are working with. When we did our workout sheet, it did come to $165, and then we got to make sure that we add our property tax, which I keep that in a cash envelope, so that will make it to $177. So that's why it'll say $165 here, but on the back it'll say $167. So we already kind of figured out what our cash envelopes are going to be. I just have to fill it out, put the denominations that I am going to use. So let's go ahead and take out our cash. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 1, 2, some 3, some 4, some 5, some 6, some 7, some 8, 79. Okay, so we have 79. I have $2 extra, which is, I sold something like a little, something cheap, and I sold that on the side, so I have $2 extra, like a couple dollars left in there, so I'm going to put that in my miscellaneous, because as you guys know, if I have extra cash, if I sell something on the side, or if I get extra cash by any way or form, I always put it in my miscellaneous cash envelope. Alright, so, okay, I got this all, well, I guess we can do it this way, because usually I'll have it on this side and then this, so we're going to try it on this side today. Okay, alright, so let's make sure that we have everything, and we are doing our cash envelope breakdown for 6/12/20 paycheck. Alright, and then the categories that we have is beauty, we have Dollar Tree, we have eat out, we have household, we have grocery, we have car maintenance. I don't know why I didn't put car here. We have gas, we have personal, we have Aiden, my son, we have planning and budgeting, we have miscellaneous, and then we have property tax. Alright, so the amounts that we are going to put into this, we already figured out what we were going to put in here, and that is when we did our budget for the June paycheck for 6/12/20. So that's how we figured that out. And so for beauty, we're doing $10. For Dollar Tree, we're doing $10. For Eat Out, we're doing $10. for household, we're doing $15. And for groceries, we're going to do $60. And how I figure out my grocery cash envelopes, I'll show you that when I get to stuffing it. I'll show you that real quick. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and show you. Let me write this down and then I'll show you guys how I figure out how much I need for my groceries. Car maintenance, 0. Gas, 20. Personal, 15. Aiden, my son, 15. And then planning and budgeting, $10. Since we can go out to get stuff now, I've actually started putting the $10 inside of my cash envelope. But if I do decide to get something offline, I'll just deposit whatever, the $250 into my account. It's no problem at all. So miscellaneous, I'm going to see what I have left over. So I should have left that blank. I make so many mistakes, guys. I'm sorry. All right, that's what whiteout's for, I guess. All right, so miscellaneous, we'll leave that blank. Property tax, we're going to do $12 because that's a sinking funds. So we're going to take, for beauty, I'm going to do $110. For Dollar Tree, we're going to do 2 5s. For eat out, because I like to have ones, so we'll do 5 1s and then 1 5. And then for household, we'll always do 110 and 1 5. And then for groceries, we're doing 3 20s because I always have just larger bills. And then for car maintenance, we didn't fill anything out for that one. And then for gas, always do like 2 10s. All right, and for personal, we'll do 110 and 1 5. And then for my son, we'll just do 3 5s. How about that? All right, planning and budgeting, we'll do 2 5s. Miscellaneous, we're leaving it blank. And then property taxes, we're going to do 2 5s. And let's do 2 1s. Okay, so I'm going to leave this blank here until after I finish because this is empty here. And I want to make sure that I do have the correct amount. So I want to try to be accurate. And thank you guys for, if you see like I have a flaw in my budget or anything, if I missed something, or if I didn't write something down, you guys let me know. Thank you so much because I did have to fix something on my budget, add something to there. But I do have a core like savings, sinking funds that I do have extra cash in there that I do, I can pull out of there if I do miss something. So it's not like a, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start stuffing our envelopes. All right, so the first one we're going to do is, all right, so we got beauty. So that's going to be 110. And that's going to go in here. All right, so these did come out not too bad. I do like them. All right, so for Dollar Tree, we're going to do 2 5s. And I told you guys, I'm like on a strict budget. So like I said, my cash envelopes, last month I didn't have anything left in my cash envelopes. I forgot to tell you guys that. I kind of spent a little much, but like I said, it's part of budgeting. Some weeks you may have extra cash left over. Sometimes you don't. It's just being real with yourself. So I didn't have any left. So I didn't have any to go towards my extra debt. So I was kind of like, but it happens. All right, so for eat out, we have 1 5 and 5 1s. I know this is more like a low income budget, right guys? So I don't have anything stuffed in here. All right, so that was for eat out, so that's 15. All right, and then for household, we are doing 110 and 1 5. These are kind of cute. I gotta make sure I hurry up to finish doing the rest of them. All right, for groceries, we're doing 60, so that'll be 3 20s. That's all my 20s. 20, 40, 60. All right. And for car maintenance, we're not doing anything in there because I've already had my AC fixed. I've already had my oil changed, tires are good, I have a car tire sinking funds. So if I do need something, I can pull it from my core savings if I need something emergency. And then this is when I didn't get to finish my envelopes. Boo. So I have the other envelopes, guys. So we are at gas. So gas will be 20, and we are doing 2 10s. Like I said, guys, if you're just starting a budget and you don't have a lot of money to put in them, it is totally fine. Trust me. You start to make things work, and you start to like realize some of the stuff that you think you need and you don't need. All right, so for personal, we're gonna do 110 and 15. So that's $15. And I don't mind not having a lot in here as long as I get to pay my credit cards off. Because after I pay those off, then I can stuff them with a lot more cash. So sometimes it pays to be patient and pays to wait. So my son, we're going to do 3 5s. Alright, so that is 15. Alright, so for planning and budgeting, that's 2. So we're going to do 2 5s, 1 2. Right there. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is real hardcore budgeting savings. Because like I said, you got to start somewhere. And I mean, you have to start small sometimes. So this is, if this ain't starting small, I don't know what it is. So, all right. So property tax, we have $12. And I have, oh, we're going to have to bump this. Because we're going to have to do a 10. Woo, girl. Like I told you guys, budgeting is, so we'll do 110. And then 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's my extra $2 I have. Okay. So, oh, this is miscellaneous. I'm sorry. So this goes in my property tax. So this goes in this envelope. And as you guys can see, for my property tax, this was the amount that was due the 5th. This was paid. So this is what's next. So I did a sinking funds for this amount here. So that's why I'm starting off with $12. And that's due December the 7th, 20th. And I don't know if I'm going to use this time because I kind of kept up with it in my book. So I probably won't use this in my cash envelope. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think I should be fine just using because I kept up with it in my planner here, so that should be enough. So I don't need too much stuff. So that's property tax, and then miscellaneous will be $2 that's left. So let's go ahead and put that. This is Cricut. $2 in there. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick how I came up with. I know a lot of people are like, you only do $60 for your. Oops, this miscellaneous. $60 for your groceries. I'll show you guys how I figured that one out in just a second. Get these together. So let's go ahead and add. So this is, we got 3 for bill count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bills. Then we got 7. So we have 60 there. 40, we got 60 there. And then we have 50 here. And we have 7 there. So this should equal up to 177. And this is what I was telling you guys about how I didn't add the property tax in here. I mean, the property tax envelope in here because it's more of like a sinking funds. So that's $12. So that's how much the balance is there. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you exactly how I came up with my groceries, how much I can spend. Because I know 60 seems like really low, but I do have a sheet that I use, well, I made that I use to figure out how much I need for groceries, and it has been pretty much working for me. So I'll show you guys real quick. So this is just a meal plan budget worksheet that I made up, and what I did is just use boxes, and I just did the item, the price, the quantity, and then the total. So I did, like, my son loves SpaghettiOs, so I did SpaghettiOs. They were 98 cents. I got 2 cans, so that's a total of 196. Prego sauce, 188. 2 jars, and that was $3.76. So I just did that for each category, like meats, produce, bread, dairy, snacks. And then on the back I made the boxes a little bit bigger just in case you need to put more inside the boxes. So then I had down here grocery total. I did budgeted, which was $60, which I had here. I had budgeted for my groceries. So I need to change this because this was actually 11 cents. Alright, so this was actually 11. So this will be 165. This is why, remember guys, I told you that I will fill this out, but I won't actually add the totals because you don't know exactly what the totals are until you actually finish your budget. So this is actually 165.11. So this is what I actually spent. So what I did is I need to add another box that for I can do overage or shortage. So this was just it was actually $60.11. So I did actually really good. So what I did is just total all of these boxes up here, there, and then I just put the actual amount, and the total actually came out to $60.11. And I had budgeted for $60, and that's how I figured that out. So this little sheet right here that I made actually is a game changer for me, so it helps me out all the time. So that's how, guys, I can figure out how I can get like to $60 to get like groceries. But you can go to like Walmart, or you can go to like Kroger's.com, and you can get the prices of each item. But I kind of remember what it is because this is stuff that I normally get, so I remember like the prices. But if you don't, you can kind of do it like that way and then do the prices and do the boxes. So guys, let me go ahead and put this back in my cash envelope. I mean, in my coin that I have in my coin bank that I put in there from my cash envelopes is almost about full, so I can take that and add that to my credit card debt. And I am almost finished paying off my Chase card, so I am like super excited. So, and then I have to go on to the next card, guys. Alright, guys. Oops, I forgot my pen. Tripping. Alright, guys, so this concludes my video for my cash stuffing, short and sweet. But, like I said, got to the point. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me with another video. And like I said, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And then also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And then, as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And until the next time, guys, peace.